there guys, BlackPanthaa here and welcome to another video, and in this video I am going to be comparing two awesome racing games that I cannot wait to get my hands on. So DriveClub and Forza Horizon 2. Now, if you know about these games, it doesn't really make much sense to compare the two, but if you think of it as in, I'm going to compare these two games, mainly aim this video towards people that do not yet have a next generation console. So this is going to be towards people that don't know exactly which console to go for when these games come out because they don't know which game to go for, that sort of thing. That's mainly who this video is aimed towards. So in this video I'm basically going to compare these two games, tell you the main differences between both of these games, and why you should be more excited for one than the other, that sort of thing. And I think it'll be interesting to see what happens in the comments. Hopefully everybody can keep it, normal, just tell your opinion and do not hate on anybody for telling their opinion. Right, let's begin. So, DriveClub. DriveClub is a track racer. You go onto the game, you're on a menu, you select a track, you select a car, you do the route, you finish, then you do another, you do another, you do another. That's basically how it works. It is no Gran Turismo, but it is a track racer. So that means it's not a simulator. It's a handling model that has been based on, they basically lay down the basics of a handling model, then make it a little bit easier here and there for people that haven't really played racing games to understand. So say like Forza does this with some of its handling settings and so on, but you can turn all the assists off. It in no way comes to a Gran Turismo simulation level, but it's still somewhere around there. So DriveClub has a lot of damn detail in their cars. They have the most detailed cars ever seen in a video game before, as they've said, and the tracks they have are not real tracks, but they are based on real locations. So they went to a location, took some pictures, and basically made a track based on that location. So say they maybe went to a track and based the track on that, and you might notice some layouts of some tracks here and there. It's basically a mix and match idea, but it is not real world locations, which in a way is good, and because then it just says it's not a simulator even more. One good thing about DriveClub as well is that there's going to be a free PlayStation Plus version available, which will give you access to like 10 cars, I think it was, which lets you try the game before you buy it. Whereas with Forza Horizon, you're not going to be able to do that, I'm afraid, unless you find a free copy of Horizon that your friends got and you just play that, and I don't know, but you know what I mean, it gives you the option to buy the cars that you want rather than buying full out for the game and getting everything, so that's another good option, I guess. Now, with Horizon 2, the game is going to be a little bit different. So, when you get on the game, you are dropped into an open world. So that's the main difference straight away. You will be able to explore this open world map, although not as big as The Crew, for example. It's still going to be a great world to explore. I don't want to say it's going to be very varied because it's set in Europe, and once a game is set in a location, it's not going to be very varied, obviously, unless it's the size of The Crew where you've got the whole of the US. That's varied, but because it's set in like a set part of Europe, I'm guessing it's going to be similar. It's going to be, hills. It's basically going to be a very consistent world compared to DriveClub, where each track is going to be set around the world, I'm guessing. Very different locations, because you've seen in some DriveClub videos, you go from snow to somewhere in, I don't know, Scotland. There's going to be a lot more varied because they don't have to map a whole world. It basically then gives them more to do, kind of thing. So, but with Forza Horizon, you can explore the world. You can drive around the world with your friends, literally cruise with your friends, which to me wins me over. If I can do that, it just feels so much better, along with the customization that is in Forza Horizon 2. Now, in DriveClub, all you'll be able to do is set a club livery, which all your friends will use. There's been no information if this is kind of preset ones, though that is seeming to be what it's like. You choose a preset, you change the colours of the preset, and you choose the preset logo and change the colour of the logo, and that's your car customization. You cannot upgrade the cars performance-wise, you cannot upgrade the cars visually, with body mods. You cannot do anything to the cars. They are as they are. Whereas inside Forza Horizon 2, you will be able to put on custom parts as you do in any other Forza game. You'll be able to upgrade your car's performance, and you'll be able to make custom liveries and download other people's custom liveries that they have created around the world, I guess you could say, which is really friggin' awesome because you see some fantastic ones. Just look at some Forza 5 ones. You see remakes of Paul Walker's cars, you see remakes of cars from other games, that sort of thing, which is really, really awesome. So that's, I guess, the main thing. But what you have to consider then is that when you're actually doing the racing in Forza Horizon 2, you will be on a set route. Now, you are given the option to be able to take shortcuts, that sort of thing, but it is still a set route, pretty much. You will select a race, you will start in a location, you will not be able to explore around as much as you want. It's not going to be Burnout style racing, which you can take any route. It's basically going to be a set route with a few shortcuts that are possible to do that. Which is good, in a way, because it then, you know, it stops your friends smashing into you when they're not doing racing or something like that, I don't know. But it basically means they are then very similar in a way, because the main point of these games is to race. You're basically going to be on a set route either game, but once you finish the race, if you like to explore and just show off your car with your friends and so on, you're very much going to want to go with Forza Horizon 2. So, to me, I think Forza Horizon 2 is more of a game, whereas DriveClub's confusing. Now, DriveClub has a lot of detail in the cars, the most detail we've ever seen, some really fantastic looking locations, and then they slap on the handling the model that's easy to pick up, easy to master kind of thing. And that annoys me a bit inside, because if it was a simulator, then DriveClub would be fantastic, even more fantastic. But, you know, Forza Horizon 2 for me just seems like it's going to be a much bigger game because there's going to be much more to do. Because on DriveClub, the progression is you basically get a car, you do races, you level up, you get a new car. And that's what you do until you've unlocked all cars, and that's that. You can't upgrade them, you can't change them, that sort of thing. That's that. Whereas in Horizon, you're going to buy a car, you can literally race with that car, upgrade that car, put body kits on it, put, you know, custom vinyls on, upgrade the engine performance, and make some crazy, crazy builds. You may be able to end up drifting a bloody van. So there's just a lot more you can do in Forza Horizon 2. But that doesn't mean DriveClub is completely out of the picture, because both of these games are looking fantastic overall. They are both great games, and they are both on different platforms. So luckily, I have both of those platforms. I'm going to be picking up both of these games. Is anyone else like that? Do you have a PS4 and an Xbox One? Are you deciding which one to get? Has this video helped you decide which game you are going to get, which platform you're going to get? Because I'd really like to know. That would be great. But yeah, that's pretty much everything you need to know about the basics of these games. That Forza Horizon 2 is a much bigger game. But if you're looking for a smaller game, which is track-based, you do the race, you unlock a new car, you like organised racing, then you would go with DriveClub, because DriveClub has got that locked down, you know, set route, crazy, crazy detail in the cars, that sort of thing. And if you've got both platforms and you want to buy one game, you can always buy the Forza Horizon 2 on Xbox One, and then on the PlayStation 4, get the free PlayStation Plus version of DriveClub, I was going to say Forza Horizon 2, of DriveClub, and try it, see if you like it. Then you can buy the full game, or buy the cars that you want on the game, or buy the tracks that you want on the game, and kind of continuously go up like that. So, that's pretty much everything, I think. If you got anything that you think I've missed, let me know down in the comments, and I think it will be very interesting indeed to see which game you guys are picking up. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully you found this video useful. Peace. Shit. Holy crap, there's some new USA ones. I'm gonna buy some of these. USA, that one.
One eternity later.
Let's have the hat on. Great, let's go, America. Yes. All right, this is my one.